Charlene.
And I'm Skye.
And you're watching Teenagers' next online sensation version 2.0. It's gonna get sensational. And we're back for the second year of social media challenge for youths who best represent the different facets of Cathay Teenager Orchard.
That's right, and if you caught last year's installment, you can expect much more vlogging, blogging, Facebooking, Twittering, and Instagramming.
And this is definitely the challenge for you if you are a social media savvy youth who wish to walk home with this year's grand prize of $1,000 cash, an Olympus camera, a larger-than-life size poster, and a year's supply of movie tickets.
That's way too exciting, but before we continue, let's hear from last year's winner. I'm here with Pei Shi, also known as Pei Shi. She's one half of Kitty on a Spaceship, last year's winner who walked home with the grand prize of a year's worth of movie tickets. Did they already run out?
No.
Okay, you still have them, right? Okay, let's find out from you exactly what inspired you to take part in this competition.
I'm actually a blogger and I make YouTube videos as well. So I guess this thing will actually give me publicity if I were to win like a banner on the list. So yeah, I guess that's why I would like to join.
Advertisement.
Yeah.
Alright, if you could sum up your experience for CNOS in one word, what would it be and why?
I would say it's interesting because there are 3 different challenges: the lifestyle challenge, food challenge, and also the fashion challenge. And it's like all in one, so we have to be good in everything in order to win. So I guess that's...
Okay, you ladies did a little vlogging in Cineleisure's next online sensation 1. So in CNOS 2, there will be a lot more vlogging. What do you think would be the advice for the next bunch of hopefuls?
They need to get a better microphone because they'll be filming in a shopping center and it's going to be very noisy. And previously in our video, the viewers have been commenting and saying that they cannot hear our voice at all. So you really need a good microphone.
Yes, the mic's important. Alright, thanks for joining us here today. Before you go, do you have any tips and tricks that you want to share with the next bunch of hopefuls?
Just go for it and have fun.
Well, you have heard the lady. She's Pei Shi, and we will see you in Cineleisure's next online sensation version 2.0. It's gonna get sensational.
Hi everyone, I'm here with Rachel, who's also known as PXD Kitty, and last year's winner. So, Rachel, when you first started blogging, it was just about 10 to 20 readers per day. Now you're gonna like 3,000 to 5,000 readers per day. So how do you do that?
I think a lot of my hits and the readers came from CNOS, so this is a very good opportunity for you guys who really want to like show off your blog and all. Yeah, because when I went for the competition, a lot of other competitors came to view my blog, their friends, and then people who were voting for other bloggers came to view. So I think it was like exchange of traffic. So it's a really good platform to showcase your blog and get more people to view it.
Right. So what is actually the most challenging and also the most rewarding thing about blogging?
For me, the most challenging part would be editing pictures because I like to Photoshop all my pictures and it's very time consuming to, you know, edit like 50 to 100 pictures and I have to make all my face smaller, my nose smaller and all. Yeah, so I think that's the most challenging part, and the most rewarding part is when people actually tell you, I love the effort you put into your blog post, I love reading your post, it makes me happy, I learned something new. So yeah, that's what I think is most rewarding about being a blogger.
Oh, right, you're blogging yourself, but I'm pretty sure you follow other blogs. So who is actually the one blogger which you admire the most and why?
For me, my favorite blogger is Xiaxue and Chu. I have 2. I'm very greedy. But because Xiaxue is very honest about her opinions on her blog, she doesn't hide anything. And I think it really takes a lot of courage to do that because not a lot of us are daring enough to do that. And for me, another one is Chu because she's very positive and happy and you can really sense it in her blog posts. And I think for me, it's a mood lifter to just visit her blog, see her pictures and just read what she has to say.
Alright, last but not least, I'm sure the participants are waiting for this. So any last tips, advice you want to give to them?
Okay, for all who are joining CNOS 2 this year, I think it's important to just be yourself, showcase who you are, cam haul as much as you want, just put your face shamelessly on your blog posts and take as many pictures as you want and just write whatever you feel. And I think that if that is what the readers like about you, your personality and all, they'll definitely vote for you.
Cool, so thank you Rachel for joining us today. I'm Charlene.
And I'm Rachel. And we'll see you at CNOS version 2.0 and it's gonna get sensational!
Alright, joining us here is Stephanie, and she's from Team Taffy. They walked home last year's position of second runner-up. Alright, Stephanie, do share with us on what Cathay Leisure Orchard means to you.
Okay, I have to admit that I'm not that young, okay? So Cathay Leisure Orchard was the place to go when I was a teenager, and I can see that it's done great in keeping up with the times because they've totally revamped the place and they've curated really interesting shops. So it's great not just to watch movies here but to shop here as well.
Alright, Stephanie, I also understand that you actually sustain a profile on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Could you share with us on how you actually use them?
Like for me as a person, I really like sharing information. So Facebook, Twitter and Instagram are just different avenues for me to do so. Like if I see an interesting article on Twitter, I'll just retweet it, or funny picture on Facebook, I like to share it on my wall. And of course, if I'm at a place that's interesting or eating something really great, I'll just take a picture and share that on Instagram as well.
Before you go, do you have any hints for this year's participants?
For this year's participants, get ready for an awesome ride, man. Most importantly, I think have fun, don't take it too seriously, and if you happen to be working like me, really plan your time properly. Take note that Sing Leisure's shops have opening and closing times. There are strangers walking around all the time. So plan your content properly before you actually start executing it, and it will save you a lot of time and a lot of effort. Yeah.
Alright, you've heard from Stephanie, and together we will see you in
Cine Leisure's next online sensation version 2.0. It's gonna get sensational.
Hi, so we have here today with us Ruth, who's also last year's first runner-up of Cine Leisure's next online sensation. So Ruth, how's life after Cinas?
I've been preparing for an upcoming EP which is going to be released during the second quarter of this year. Yep, and also pretty much still performing around.
Right. So for those of you who haven't already know, Ruth is actually a singer and songwriter. So how do you think social media has helped you in your path?
I think it has definitely helped me to garner more online attention in terms of the videos and the music that I post online. So you get more likes on your Facebook fan page and more support and more awareness.
So what is actually the one important characteristic you would say for someone who wants to be a good blogger?
I think one very important skill is good writing, and I don't mean that you have to really use very cheap words. Basically just words that are easy to understand and layman terms, and maybe you can add some humor in it. I think that would be good.
So we understand that you do a lot of vlogging. So what are actually the things you look out for when you're doing a video?
I think there are two important points to look out for when you're doing a video. First of all, you got to pace yourself to not speak too fast in a video. And secondly, it's to actually the camera angle to make yourself look better in a video by tilting the angle a little bit so that you look like you have a smaller face, a V-shaped face kind of thing. I think angle is important.
Alright, so finally, what are actually the tips and advice you would give to this year's participants?
Okay, I think one advice I would give to this year's participants is that you got to find your unique selling point. So for example, last year I did a jingle for Cine Leisure's next online sensation, and I guess that helped me to stand out a little bit in terms of not just blogging and writing.
Alright, so for participants out there who haven't already know, this year we are having Choo Choo, Beatrice Tan, as well as Six Packs, Peggy, who will be on the judging panel. So thank you so much, Ruth, today for joining us. And she's Ruth, and we'll see you in Cine Leisure's next online sensation version 2.0, and it's gonna get sensational.
Well, that certainly sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it?
Especially the prizes. Winners will get to partner Cathay Leisure Orchard to cover our latest happenings and signature events.
All you need to do is to send us a short video introducing yourself and your special memories at Cathay Leisure Orchard.
So what are you waiting for? Pick up your camera and start filming.
I'm Skye.
And I'm Charlene.
And we'll see you in
Cine Leisure's next online sensation version 2.0. It's gonna get sensational. It's gonna get sensational. We're back for the second year of. Sorry, I couldn't do. Yeah, we're back for the second year of social media challenge for youth to best represent the different facets. And we're back for the second year of social media challenge for youth.
Actually, I was sorry.
It's okay, no problem.
I'm not. It's gonna get sensational.
Okay, then I'll do this. Joining us here is Stephanie, and she's from Team Cathay, the team that from Team Cathay.
The second runner-up of Singlish Next Online Sensation.
Okay, thank you very much for that.
Yeah.
Alright, joining us here is Stephanie. Stephanie. Alright, joining us here is Stephanie, and she's from Team Stephanie.
Happening.
We have here with us today Ruth, who's also last year's first runner-up to Cathay. Okay, again.
Good writing. And by good writing, I don't mean like using bombastic words and words that are very cheesy.
Could you just share with us what
Cathay Singlish means to me? Sure, Skye. They've curated a great bunch of brands and it's really interesting and again.
Cathay's Ninja Orchard to cover our latest events and signature. Latest happenings and signature events.